What's going on? Seth here from ClickSgeek, and today we're going to talk about how we get digital marketing clients. So for a long time, people always ask, or specifically agency owners, guys in the game a while or guys just starting out, how are you going to get clients? How do you bring people in the door? That's changed over the years. So what I'm going to walk through is kind of the cycle of what it's been for us and what's been consistent for us. And the longer you're in business, if you hit your SEO right and your content right and are doing well and perform well for your clients, you're going to get more inbound leads. So that's kind of a point we're at right now, where we get a lot of leads from inbound, from referrals, from strategic alliances and joint ventures, from organic traffic, from YouTube traffic. But in the beginning, when you don't have all of that, you've got to be able to penetrate a market. And how do you do that? You do that with outreach. And for us, that's always been direct mail and cold calling. So what we did was we actually put together a course going through exactly how we do direct mail. And recently we started a second agency, and when we started that, we did not have any of that foundational love that we do with our first agency. None of the testimonials, none of the referral sources, none of the organic traffic. So we had to go penetrate that market. And how do we do that? Cold calling and direct mail. So I'm going to walk through what this course looks like and kind of give you an overview of how you guys could implement it. So in module 1 of this course, what we do is we go through a little bit of an overview of the course and then specifically why direct mail. And I kind of just did that here, where I just said when you don't have any, no one knows and likes and trusts you in the market already, how are you going to get sales in that market? You've got to go penetrate that market. You've got to do outbound marketing to do that. And for us, direct mail, cold calling. So next thing is the way we do direct mail. It's very important that you pick a niche to do it. So we go through how to pick a niche, why picking a niche, the pros and cons of different niches. And for us, we're Google ad specialists. That's all that we do. Now, what we do is going to be different than what you do. You may do Facebook ads, you may do SEO, you may do web design, you may do a mixture of all of them. This letter will still work. And I walk through how to pick your niche, but then also later in it, which we'll get to, how to actually craft and customize the letter so that it's appropriate for you. Next portion, we go through how to build the list. So now that we've picked the niche that we want to go through, we go through our list building process, how we do it, and then how we outsource it if we don't want to do it in-house. And then alternatively, how you'd buy a list if you want to do that as well. And then also some other options for list purchase, say through like a strategic alliance or association, something like that. So there's that. Next, we do the actual template itself. So in this, you're actually going to get a templatized version of the letter where I block out different things that you can edit and change for your particular niche, and then why you'd want to make those changes. So you've got the master template, and then the next module you go through actual examples of stuff we've mailed. So you'll see how we actually templatized, or how we edited the template, for a particular niche and mailed that out. I go through a bunch of examples. Then the next one, and then the most important video of the course. So I think module 2.1 and then module 2.3, I think are the two most important videos. So the template and then actually how to customize the template. So in this, which is the longest video in the course, it's over 30 minutes, 33 minutes, we go through a bunch of different examples of how we customize this letter. Now we're going to go through a divorce attorney, a roofer, a windshield replacement, an assisted living facility, a restaurant. I can't think if there was others. And we may end up adding others in there as well, and they'll just be additional videos. But that is going to walk through not only the how, but the why. The how is important, but really knowing the why is much more important. If you know why we edit, where we edit, and why we edit, and the language that we use, it's much more powerful, because then you can recraft it for all different sorts of marketing that you're going to do. Cold email, maybe cold calling scripts. Once you know the how, it's way easier to do this. Once you know the why, it's way easier and way more effective than it is just knowing the how, if that makes sense. Next module, or next video in the module, we go through how we actually do the mailing. So at the beginning, when we were broke, we did it all internally. We bought a printer, paper, envelopes, all that, and we would do the mailings ourselves. As we grew, we outsourced it. We talk about doing it in-house versus outsourcing it. And then lastly, we go through some additional resources for you that we think will help bolster results and get better at this stuff. So it's a relatively short course, but the value of what you'd be paying for is in the letter and how to actually customize it. So Module 2 is the moneymaker in this, and that's where all the real value is here. So that is our Direct Mail Academy course in a nutshell, and this is how we get digital marketing clients and how we're able to do it pretty effectively. So we know that when we enter a new market that we want to go into or test a new market, we know we can customize our template, mail it out, and we will get a return on it, and we will get clients coming in from that. So yeah, that's it. That's the program in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, just drop them below in the comment section, and I will drop a link to this course if it's of interest into the description as well. If you like our channel in general, when you're a first timer here, subscribe. If you've been here and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Subscribe. Yeah, that's it. This is a short video, nice and quick one today, just walking through the direct mail course. It was a question I would get basically every day, so we finally just sat down and we said we've got to really templatize this and document how we do this, and that is what this is. So hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, just hit us up. Again, it's Eddie here from ClicksGeek. Have a great day, great weekend, and that's it. See you guys later. Bye.